Talk about a ride or die. It followed me all the way back to Philly from Florida. Hi guys and welcome back. Today's video is going to be the ride or die tag. This tag was created by Jaclyn Hill, baby girl, and I tag everybody of course to do it. If you have a channel, if you don't, make one and do the tag. So I'm just going to hop right into my ride or die bitches. Let's go. So the first category is prep, and for prep I like to use the Urban Decay B6 spray, especially when I'm working on clients. I never ever forget to put this on them, whether they have dry skin, normal skin, whatever it may be. It pore minimizes, it reduces redness, and it has some natural salicylic acid in there as well, but it is also oil absorbing. So for your oily skin girls, you definitely want to have that on deck. It helps absorb your oil before it has a chance to break through to your primer and your foundation. So I always prep the skin with that one. Following that, my ride or die, like I just started using this product. Don't ask me where I've been. I don't know. I've been hanging out with cavemen. Not really sure. But Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This is my baby. I'm almost done this one. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce. As you guys probably know, I am oily, so this combats my oily skin so well. And I also get dry right in this area, so it also does help kind of moisturize those areas without over moisturizing the areas that I don't need the moisture in. So it helps control my oil in those areas. For primer, this one has been along in my collection forever. I've tried a million different primers, but I always go back to this one, and this one is the Professional. Don't ask me where my big size of this is. I have no clue. I could only find this little baby because it's anxiety back there. I need to go through and like declutter, but this is my little tried and true Professional because of course I have big pores and also oily skin, so it does help control my oil without overdoing it. Sometimes when you use a mattifying primer, it just kind of sucks out all your moisture. So that guy is a perfect happy medium for my skin, my pores, and my oiliness. For foundation, this guy just actually hopped into my collection, but I have been loving my skin recently. You know, it's usually oily, but recently it's been a little bit dry in some areas, and this foundation works perfectly in all areas of my face, which is kind of what I need right now. I don't need something too hydrating or too mattifying, but I also need it to blur my pores and not look cakey, but still be full coverage. Isn't that what we all want? I don't know. This is the Lancome Teint Idole. I think that's how you say it. 24/7 makeup. It's comfort wear and retouch free, define perfection. Define. Can I talk today? Divine perfection. I actually love this foundation. It has an all-day wear. I only get a little bit dewy right in this area, but I actually like that. It actually brings some like skin-like finish to my skin. So I actually really like it, and it wears a long time, and again, blurs my pores. So it is the perfect foundation for combination oily skin who has large pores. So I definitely say that you guys should check it out. Next up is concealer, and I've tried a lot. I'm like a concealer junkie, but I've just made a pact with myself that I have to stop buying concealers and just use up what I have. But my ride or die is the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. It's a weightless, complete coverage concealer that is light diffusing and also anti-aging. I love concealers that have the little applicator. It actually works perfect because it pulls out just the right amount. You do one side under the eye, flip it over, do the other side, and then you have enough for like the center of your face. When it's a pump or a squeeze tube, I always feel like I put out too much or not enough. So I end up having to do like another pump or another squeeze, and then that's too much. So I just feel like when it has a doe foot applicator, it's so much easier. But this one is in the shade Light Warm, and it's the perfect brightness for my under eye. It's a little bright in other people's eyes, but I like it that way. It doesn't crease underneath my eyes. I do set it, which is what we're going to get into next, what I use for that. But I don't know, it's just amazing. It's not like too heavy. I feel like concealers that have a lot of coverage can be a little heavy sometimes. So that's my baby. Next category is under eye setting. As soon as I'm done my concealer, I always set it with a under eye setting powder, and this one is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. It's not the translucent powder, which I do have back there, but this is the translucent setting powder that actually has the little shimmers in there. I don't know if you guys can actually see that up close, but it does have little shimmers in there, which helps give an even brighter appearance to the under eye, and it definitely gives a nice airbrushed finish without being cakey or creasy or anything like that. And it doesn't give too much of a bright appearance, but it gives just the right amount. So, and the little shimmers in there do give off like a light reflective ability, so I love that. I love that when like the lights shine on my face, my highlights popping, my under eyes popping, it's all popping, but it's not like too popping like where you have SPF and you look like a freaking deer in headlights. No. So next after that, we go into setting powders. I actually use currently a foundation powder to set my foundation with a big fluffy brush. This one is Celebration Foundation Illumination by It Cosmetics. It actually is a foundation with little like reflective pigments in there. This is what it looks like. I'm in the shade medium. I love using this because it is a full coverage foundation, so it gives me a little bit more coverage and also gives me that light reflective ability on my skin. So next category is going to be bronzer. This is my baby. You'll be able to tell because I need a new one, but I stopped using it because I'm not ready to buy like a $35 bronzer, but it's the NARS Casino bronzer. This one's perfect for my skin tone. Look at this, major pan. This one's perfect for my skin tone. Even when I'm not contouring, which I did today, but even when I'm not contouring, it just gives me a nice contoured look. But it bronzes up my skin. It's deep, it's pretty, and it's got like tiny little reflex in there, so it's not super, super shimmery. I just love it. And I forgot to mention that most of these products are on my face today. Not the foundation and not the primer, but everything else I've mentioned so far, I do have on. Next up for blush, this is definitely a ride or die. I mean, you see the packaging, you're gonna be like, holy shit, you need to get a new one. This is Luminoso by Milani Cosmetics. It is a blush. It just has little tiny gold glitters or shimmers in there. It's not glitter. And it just gives off a really nice radiant blushed look to the face. I don't have this one on today. I actually will show you what I have on. It's discontinued, but I love it. It is literally my everyday blush, but this is definitely my second man up. But my true ride or die, which I didn't really want to mention because like I said, it is discontinued, but this is what I have on today. And it is Essex by Kat Von D. And it's like your everyday mauve. You can definitely find colors like this out there still, but I just wanted to give it a mention. For highlighter, nothing can beat this highlighter. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's Becca Champagne Pop. And I'm not just saying this because it's Jaclyn Hill's tag. I'm spilling it everywhere. I did break mine, as you can see. It was a really, really, really sad day. So I don't take this traveling with me anymore, but it's still kind of in there and compact. So I do have it on today, just so y'all see what I'm working with. See, that's why I love it. Look at that. It's just popping. No other highlight that I have pops like that. And it's just so finely milled and creamy and just beautiful. It's like perfect for my skin tone. It's almost like a rosy champagne color. It's freaking perfect. Yeah, that's definitely my ride or die. Ride or freaking die. So for brows, I have been using the Urban Decay Brow Beater in Neutral Brown. It is what I have on today. I feel like it's a lot smoother than other brow pencils, like the Anastasia one. I do love that one, but I feel like I said it's not as smooth as this one. You do actually get less product in this one than you do with the Anastasia one, but this one actually is a few dollars cheaper as well. It's only $20, but I feel like it just glides on and it looks super, super natural. So this has been my baby. Next category is eyeshadow primer, and I've been using this one since literally day one. This is the first eyeshadow primer that I ever used. It's by Urban Decay and it's the Shadow Primer Potion. This one's in the color Eden. It was a limited edition color, but this is Enigma. They do have one that is called Eden, which is not limited edition. This one has a nice nude undertone to it so that it kind of acts like a concealer, and so does the one that's called Eden, but they also have this in the original and anti-aging and I think a shimmer shade, but the original one was definitely the one that I started the game with, and every time I try something different, I always go back to this eyeshadow primer. I just feel like it works the best, and I love that some of them do have the nude undertone to them. So for eyeshadow, this palette, I don't know, I was late to the game on this one too, but I absolutely love it. It is the Lorac Unzipped palette, and it's the one that has more of the cool tones to it. I do have it on my eyes today. I'm obsessed with this shade. It's definitely my most used. It's called Unreal. And then I also use Unconditional, which is what I have on, and Unbrittled. And then I also use Unspoken, but it's just a beautiful palette. Whenever I go somewhere, this is the palette that I usually bring with me because I feel like I can do matte looks with it, smoky looks with it, and also just very natural looks to it. Next for eyeliner, I have always used, again, this since day one. These are the first eyeliners I ever tried as far as like higher end makeup, and it's the 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay. This is actually the shade that I have on today. It's called Mainline. It's what I have underneath, and it is just gorgeous. Look at that. And they glide on super easy. They're waterproof. And every time, I always go back to this. I started out using their black shade called Zero, and now they have Perversion, they have Black Velvet, and they have a ton of different colors. So back here I have 2 drawers, and they are filled with eyeliners, and literally most of them are Urban Decay, just because they're the best. For liquid liner, I always go back to my trusty Trooper eyeliner by Kat Von D, and you can see when I swatch it, it's super easy. It's the one with the brush tip on the top, not the felt tip. I am not into felt tip eyeliners. Although Urban Decay did just come out with a really good felt tip liner, but this is my baby. It's super easy to use. The felt tip is, I'm sorry, the brush tip is flexible, so it's easy to really get it nice and precise on your eye, and I feel like it lasts a long time and it's waterproof. So next category is mascara, and this, hello, we've seen a million times on my channel. It's the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It has the wand that Better Than Sex has, but it's not as dry. Better Than Sex is too dry for me. This mascara, literally, I've raved about it a million times. It makes my lashes look fake. It gives me the plumpness that I need and the thickness that I need. I have pretty, long lashes. They're not anything crazy, but I have like 5 lashes. So whenever I'm wearing lashes, it's because I really want the thickness. But with this guy, like, this is my going out mascara. It's also my everyday because I'm just obsessed with it. But if I'm going out and I don't want to wear lashes, this is what I put on. So you guys definitely have to check it out. It's amazing. I didn't know that Stila, like, I don't know. I just feel like Stila is really known for their lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks, but this mascara is like everything. So good job, Stila. Next category are lashes. So for lash glue, it's this Kiss lash glue. It is what I use today. I actually feel like I have to get a new one. I'm pretty sure that this is the old packaging. I think it comes in like a skinny package now. But this one is the Strip Lash Adhesive in Clear that holds for 24 hours. It's waterproof, odor-free, and latex-free. I cannot use the, not Ardell, but what's the other one? The Duo Glue. It irritates my eyes. I will be rubbing my eyes all night. I totally recommend this. It reminds me of the House of Lashes glue, except for that stuff is like super glue. And this stuff, it has the right amount of hold to where when you're done for the night, you could just peel it right off and no lashes come out. It's perfect. I always carry this with me just in case I need to like put my lashes back on at the end of the night if like one lifts up. I never need to. For lashes, I use the Eyeliner ones out of the drugstore. These are my favorite ones. These are the ones that I have on today. If you can see, they're very fluttery. They are the faux mink ones, but I love these faux ones by Eyeliner, and I also love the 126s. They are definitely my ride or die bitches. For lips, we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. Never thought I'd see it. Hope you guys have a snack. So for lips, my lip gloss that I'm actually wearing today, this is my ride or die Buxom lip glosses. They are my favorite formula. They're not sticky, but they're thick enough so that, I don't know, I feel like I need like a little bit of a thicker lip gloss, but it's not thick to where it's like goopy and nasty, you know what I mean? This one's in the color White Russian, so it's pretty, I'll show you. I'll swatch it. I'll swatchy for you. It's just like a pretty pink color. Very, very light though. These ones are the plumping ones, and it doesn't have like a burn to it. It just has a nice peppermint oil feel to it, so it gives off like a cold sensation. And then for lipsticks, I don't really do like regular lipsticks anymore. I do, but if I'm going out, I really like a liquid lipstick. And my 2 faves I really couldn't pick. My favorite formula is Kat Von D, but I've been loving these little baby Kylie liquid lipsticks. I really want to try her metallic ones. They look really, really awesome, but they're both so comfortable on the lips. They have actually a similar formula, and they're just my favorite. This one by Kat Von D is in Bow and Arrow, and then this one is in Candy K. These two, fave. I love this one for fall. It's like a muted, like taupey brownie pink color. So those are all my ride or die products. If you guys have tried these and you've liked them or not liked them, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up if you did like this video. And of course, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. That's where I have all the fun and I like to make friends. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Smoothie time! Ooh. If you have a tropical smoothie cafe around you, you need to go and get a health nut with whey protein. You'll thank me later. Why wouldn't I just turn around like a normal person and get it? Because you know that's how I roll. I never, ever, ever refuse, But my ride or die is the Naked Skin Foundation. Why are you so long, honey? It's perfect.